Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
All right, here we go.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
When the big guy rumbles down the center of the field and he gains leverage on a guy trying to cover him, it is really, really tough for the defender to get through him to make a play on the football. That's why guys love to throw that route down the middle, throw it deep, and let the big guy go get it.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Hurry up, here we go. 3:19. 3:19. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down at the 28. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now here is another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Lewis. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Allen to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dewan Smoot in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Elsewhere, a fourth quarter score now from Tampa. And it's the Bucs who have scored again to open up that lead. A win would be their second on the young season. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A first throw now for the backup Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly, and that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big third down play there for the Jags. 44 yards. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Jaguars on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tennessee, They make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.